Pause. Thank you for pausing. And I am live. I am live. I am live. Can't you see that I'm alive? La la la. Na ba dum. La da bum. Ba da bum. Ba da bum. Bum bum. Bum bum. Oh, I got comments. Hey, what to do, what to do? Still no proof of legs. Oh. Damn it, Carl Rove. I'm just like replying to comments that Carl Rove has been making to me because there is a spammage of his comments. Well, I'm pulling up some shit, don't worry. Trump's driving me nuts to say how wonderful, bow down, fat for North loves his people so much. Yeah, I'm definitely going to get into North Korea here. He just like, yeah, I mean, it's kind of funny how he kind of extremely changed his tone with North Korea. But hold up. So I at least got two things so far. So he's pulling out of war games that have been that were being taken place around the North Korean borders, and especially in South Korea, and which I think is totally a good thing. And then also Iran had something to say about it, because Iran, you know, just wants to make sure that Kim's checked into with reality. North Korean talks. Poisoned. He loves Trump. I think he wanted to build a new hotel there. Oh yeah. I'm sure. I'm sure that Trump loves that type of shit, and I'm sure that he wanted would totally want to build a hotel there. Totally. It sounds like something that he would. All right. Something here. So this is North Korea talk denuclearization. So also seems like denuclearization was some key things. No hat. Fall and hat. Yes, I am not wearing a hat at the moment. I tried to find a beanie to wear, but I couldn't find my beanie, and I was upset. I was like, damn, couldn't find my beanie. No, I want my beanies.
Ministry spokesperson.
Oh. So before we get into this whole Iran thing, since I don't really need to pull anything up about the war games and the whatchamacallit, denuclearization. I don't know why I blanked on that word. So I mean, with the war games, it's really good that we're going to be calling that off, because Trump was saying that they were provocative, and I know about airplanes, and they're very expensive, believe me. Minus the believe me, that is a literal quote. And actually, I'll pull up some of the audio of that, because that's hilarious. Need to find a part where we get into all of that. Where is it?
This is a good thing, but just...
Nope, that's not it. Oh my god. I could just imagine, dude. News today's been kind of quiet on my end, but everything has just been explosive.
He said Mr. Kim would talk about the table. That's right.
That's starving, and we...
Where is...
They signed what...
Okay, this is ridiculous. I'm trying to find the footage. I'm trying to find the videos. I watched Fox News say, oh no. I could just imagine what they were... You know what? Let's see what they were talking about today. Let's see what they have on their on their internet sphere. What's on their internet sphere over here?
And a few hours ago, I had the opportunity.
Oh God. Oh, everything's like from 20 minutes to an hour ago. There's shit about Seattle. Whatever. I'll probably get into that too. Oh, here we go. Here's something.
To go to Senator Graham, who did speak with the president just a
Lindsey Graham is going to tell us what his opinion is on ending U.S. military drills. I wonder how this will be.
Always good to see you. Thanks for being here tonight. What did you say to the president about how he did?
Great job. I think it's a good first step. He felt good about it. He said he had a good meeting with Kim Jong-un. And what really struck me, he said, listen, this has got to come to an end. We can't live with this kind of threat. He's got to give up his nuclear program. I want to make it a win-win. A war would be devastating. I don't want to go down that road. He felt pretty good about the initial meeting. We got a long way to go. But what struck me the most is how much the president appreciated how devastating a war would be, but it would be even more devastating to walk away from this nuclear threat. He's going to end it on his watch, is what he told me.
Huh. Okay. Well, just given that. So, at least it seems like that there's going to be, that these war games are definitely ended, and it seems like a lot of people, maybe besides John Warhawk Bolton. Oh, here's a comment that, you know, won't surprise. This is why this kind of surprised me, because people seem to forget that Graham is a Warhawk. He's only Team Trump for the votes. And yeah, it went. Sorry. Oh yeah, I mean because his track record is definitely Warhawkish. So I mean, it's kind of interesting that he's saying this, probably just so he can, you know, get them Trump points. But what he's saying is true. So I mean, I wish he actually meant it. So, oh my God, I have a glare. I didn't even see that. Jesus Christ. Here, I forgot to do this actually. Hold up. It's gonna be black for a moment. There we go. Much better. Much better. I like that. Okay. Anyway, back to this. So, yeah, I mean, because what's been happening is that we've been like launching aircraft from Guam and doing war drills with South Korea. Oh, found the videos finally. But yeah, I mean, overall, it's just like, that's a great thing. It's good that that Trump actually did this. So I mean, I am going to actually have to give credit for him on this situation, but I just wish he actually had the same mentality with like the rest of the world in a sense.
Yes, about these so-called war games.
So one of the things that I suggested and I want to do is we're going to stop the war games. Flying to South Korea to practice and then drop bombs all over the place and then go back to Guam. We are going to get out of the war games that cost so much money. So under the circumstances that we're negotiating a very comprehensive, complete deal, I think it's inappropriate to be having war games. And I'm doing something that I've wanted to do from the beginning. We stopped playing those war games that cost...
Okay, that's bullshit. Yeah, you did not want to do that from the beginning, though. So nice little slide of the tongue there, buddy. But yeah, I caught that. Yeah, so that's definitely not true, because he's been calling Kim the Little Rocket Man before, and escalated with him before, and also increased the war games for a period of time. So I mean, I'm gonna say what he's saying, but there's no way trusting that Will Dong Fat on the other side can't trust him. Yeah, I mean, we'll definitely get into the point of trust here in a minute, but yeah, I mean, if he can at least just uphold to this shit, which is going to be the easiest thing, considering our concessions. I mean, I don't trust both sides in this situation, to be honest with you. I'm just glad that the summit did happen, and this is what came out of it. But it's just the trust that's the main problem here, because, unfortunately, there's a lack of trust for Kim Jong-un and Trump, and both of them are very untrustworthy. So it's going to be really interesting to see what actually does play out after this. So we got another really interesting next 2 years. That's going to be for sure.
Us a fortune. War games are very expensive. We pay for a big majority of them. We fly in bombers from Guam. I know a lot about airplanes. It's very expensive.
I'm sure you do know a lot about airplanes there, Trump. Man, that's funny. It's like, I know a lot about airplanes. They're very expensive. It's like, oh my god, why'd you say that?
I think number one, it's very provocative, and I want to do it, and I think they're very happy about it because it is so provocative. And I think it's very provocative. It's a very provocative.
I hate to admit it, but I'm kind of glad that the Walrus Man is there because he'll end up blowing it. Oh, fuck. Because he'll end up blowing it all up if he is cheating on the other side. Yeah, I mean, I just don't hope that either of them fuck it up, because that's going to cause so many problems, so many problems that we don't need. But hopefully this at least will start something in this sphere of the world, and I mean, I hope it does get into a more positive outlook and an outcome. But I'll definitely get more all to this. I'm not going to just stay in this room today, because I'm going to be in the garage as well, chilling out.
Situation. You know, I wanted to stop the war games. I thought they were very provocative, but I also think they're very expensive. It really is something that I think they very much appreciated. And I think it's very provocative, especially, George, since we're getting along.
So,
hopefully that's the truth. I hope you are actually getting along there, buddy. Let's see what some comments are on this one. As expected, the Trump base fell for the war game shtick. Lol. Now they think the U.S. military is just playing and having fun off the North Korean border. Nobody sees how this could actually end up off worse if not careful. Well. Oh, darts? Maybe not entirely darts, but definitely smoking up in there for sure. And I definitely totally agree, though. Like, if, like, this is going to be not only a test. I mean, not only, like, a change of course of history, but also a test. And what I mean is that let's see which one is more trustworthy. So basically, who's going to, you know, fuck it up first? Is it going to be Trump or Kim? And considering some of Kim's decisions as of recently leading up to the summit, I have a suspicion that he might be way more trustworthy on this situation than Trump is. Both are still untrustworthy, but I have my chips on the Rocket Man. I have my chips on the fried rice boy over there. So if it comes down to it, I would say that maybe due to some of the voices in his administration, like John Bolton and shit, that maybe that he would have a higher chance of fucking up instead of Kim, because it seems like he's a little bit more genuine. It's like two elephants walking in the I-beam over a very deep lake. Yeah, it's just which one wants to fall first, basically. Like, which one is going to... And if it happens, is it going to pull the other one in, or is the other one going to be smart and impale it as it leaves so it doesn't, like, fucking get caught? It just helps if it gets pushed over.
Has audio. The TY...
Shut up! I don't care about that.
in Singapore, Iran released a few statements about their feelings on this summit and also warned Kim Jong-un about who Donald Trump really is and how likely he is to pull out of a deal that he has promised to uphold. So let's get to the statements from the Iranian Foreign Ministry spokesperson. He says, we're not optimistic about these talks. The United States, especially...
We're not suspicious that Russia seems to be very quiet about this. A little bit. I mean, when Russia is very quiet on kind of any situation right now, especially kind of how much in the spotlight they've been in, it is a little bit, because you don't know what they're really doing, you know, especially since they're on the other side of the world and we're over here. So I mean, it is, but I mean, I don't know what to think of it, you know. I mean, maybe they'll make a statement, maybe they won't, maybe they just don't really have any genuine relations with North Korea. I don't know. Wow, you know, so actually has been growing longer? Sweet. Sweet. I've also had it, like, swept back, so that probably helps get some of the hair in the back looking longer, because that's in the front. But, yeah. I also got that compliment the other day, too. A lot of people have been noticing that, and I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it.
has undermined international agreements and has unilaterally withdrawn from them, which is actually true. That is what Trump did with the Iran nuclear deal.
And also the Paris Climate Accords, and also just with these tariffs that have been going on recently.
Avoided the advice or ignored the advice of his own aides and went forward and decided to pull out of that deal. Now, Iran also responded with the following: "We don't know what type of person the North Korean leader is negotiating with. It's not clear that he would not cancel the agreement before returning home. This man does not represent the American people, and they will surely distance themselves from him at the next elections." I hope that's true, but
I do hope that's true. Yes, I do too. These are very interesting these are very interesting choice of words that the Iranian government spokesman Mohammed Baghdad. I'm pretty sure I fucked all of that up, besides maybe Muhammad. But I mean, if what he says holds any merit, then because I mean this. At least over here, you know, on my side of the world, in my side of the country, yeah, that's definitely the case. There, you know, he does not represent me or any of my friends or anyone that I know or see over here. I mean, he also just, you know, he's more representative of the establishment, the corporations, and himself, not the American people. Anyone who really does truly think that's kind of foolish. But I mean, you know, it still doesn't mean you can't hold credit to what he may have done, like, you know, in these North Korean summits. I mean, I'm still going to give him credit for that. I have to admit, I've been waiting for you to come on the last couple hours. I'm a nervous eater. I've been eating all day. Damn. I just had a nice feasty meal before oh, fuck. This belt sometimes really annoys the shit out of me. I gotta, like, organize it. There we go. Fucking hell. Anyway, but, yeah, like, I just had a fat feasty meal. I had some of this Chipotle mango ham that's actually very good. And I had made a little sandwich out of this little Kaiser roll, bread roll that I had. That was really good. And then I also had a couple burritos too, like right after that, and had some ice cream. So yeah, I had a pretty mixed diet of nutritional valued foods with me in me right now. I have like microwave burritos, some actual food, and then ice cream. So I don't know how that basically calls how my diet is. It's just like mystery microwave food, sometimes real food, and then just ice cream or just something that's like in the middle. But anyway, I digress. But yeah, I mean, let me go back a little bit.
They distance themselves. That's true, but there are really no promises. Finally,
just no promises.
To give you an idea of Trump's record of pulling out of deals, as well as pulling the United States out of this 2015 nuclear deal with Iran. Trump disowned a joint communique issued by the group of 7 leaders. That just happened, by the way, and it happened hours after he had left the summit to meet with Kim Jong-un. And of course, we all know that he pulled out of the Paris Climate Agreement. That was the first agreement that he pulled out of in his presidency.
Where are we in life that someone is warning the North Korean leader about the president of the United States?
Right. And
yeah, I mean, would Iran be saying the same thing if Obama was doing this? Which, of course, he wasn't, because he kind of frankly ignored North Korea entirely. Or not entirely for the most part, but just kind of kept the status quo going on. I mean, damn. Yeah. You gotta take that and note. It's like, they have to warn North Korea of us. Especially, I mean, even though they already know what we're kind of capable of. I mean, they have to just straight up be like, okay, hold up, special case, you need to be warned over that. It's just like, oh my god. Yeah, I mean, this is what definitely worries me, is that while what Iran is saying is true, they probably should have kept it under the wrap a little bit, because I mean, this is gonna cause maybe more distrustworthiness between the two when they're already starting to open relations and open communications, and that's what we need instead of instead of all this, you know, distrustworthiness of each other and this like on very thin wire you're walking on, you know, instead of trying to branch it thicker and bigger and mend bridges and stuff like that. Like, that's what we should be doing instead of encouraging this over everything else, instead of warning about the distrust of them. It's like, okay, yeah, distrust them, but, you know, encourage them to keep doing this so maybe they'll just keep going along with it. Who knows? But, yeah, that definitely needs to be taken into account, that there is trust that needs to be accounted for and that it needs to be encouraged. That's for damn sure. That is for damn shizzles. Oh, damn. They're showing the map of where Trump and Kim were staying at. Every country has secret government, no secret, has a secret, no government is, oh, fuck. Every country has a secret, no government is perfect. People are fools to think so. But North Korea wants to go way beyond normal. We need to talk. We need to walk, but also talk is cheap, and we need reality. Yeah, like because what we need to do is actually walk the walk, not talk the talk. So, I mean, hopefully this isn't just like ridiculous photo ops, but which I highly doubt. But there definitely needs to be more of this going on for sure. Like, we need to actually start walking the walk and actually meeting with these leaders and shit and actually talking with them and how to, like, get the situation going. Oh, well, I'm going to reply to this comment really quick, because someone replied to a comment, because I was wondering when Kyle Kalinske was going to talk about this, but he hasn't all day today, so I'm just like, what the fuck? Why, Kyle, why? Is Big Seltzer silencing you, Kyle? Is Big Seltzer fucking silencing you? First they took your legs, but now they're going to fucking silence you? Can never trust anyone these days, man. They're just always going to be shills. I could be a shill. I could be sold out to Big Seltzer, but luckily I'm not, because I don't have seltzer. So, obviously I'm not a sellout. I'm still pure. I am still pure on the inside. But I'm going to reply to this real quick. That situation. There we go. Boom. There we go. Bam. Alright. Back to over here. Yes. I think there was a couple things I was looking at. Oh, there's no one. Is Trump getting too wow, TYT, really? Is Trump getting too friendly with Kim Jong-un? No. No. I don't think you should be, like, absolutely totally friendly with them, but no. You should definitely try to open up relations and be more friendly towards them. So, come on, really. Come on. It's like some people are just anti-Trump all the time, that they don't care what the fuck he does. It's like, are they forgetting what principality means? Like, being principled? It's like, I hate Trump with a fiery passion. I think that's obvious, but they're basically like, oh, no, Trump did that, bad. Instantly bad. Ugh. Ugh. It's like, no, it's not instantly bad. Stop it with that. Stop it with that nonsense. Oh. Actually, there was something really, really cool as fuck that, I'm trying to find it, though. I'm trying to find it! There was something. Where was it? It was something related to space. Because it's amazing, because space is awesome. Gotta love space. Love astronomies and the beautiful outside worlds of everything. I'm just trying to find it, though. Oh my god. Alright, at least I found the channel where it's on, so there's like a new discovery that was recently done. And I watched this video earlier. And it's actually like really, really freaking amazing. So it's a new type of object that's like the result of two stars colliding. But normally when that happens, a supernova happens. But they discovered these in Sagittarius A black hole. And what these objects are is that, or at least this is what they believe to be, because they don't know any other explanation for it. And essentially, it forms like a cloud that still has like properties in like core of a star, but is not a star. It's really weird. So let's get into
Hello,
it.
wonderful person. This is Anton, and today.
Ah shit. Ah shite. Oh, I just got out of it.
Hello, wonderful person.
Okay, here we go.
For us to discover, especially when it comes to space, and especially when it comes to black holes and central.
So let me just skip to where he was talking about it.
Here, and how many of them are actually orbiting around the black hole itself. There's actually a lot of stars we discovered that allow us to study the black hole. Some of the more famous ones have a designation of S. They basically are just stars that come relatively close to the black hole that's right there. But we've also started discovering a lot of mysterious things. And specifically, we started seeing these unusual clouds of gas that seem to come relatively close to the black hole.
Yeah, I'll just kind of pull it up because what he's showing is kind of cool.
The black hole, so you can see how all this orbits around it. Or maybe we'll just take a look at it from this perspective, so you can actually see how there is a very large variety of stars that is dancing around the black hole.
So the black hole is obviously the center, and stars all like dance around it and shit.
Unusual gas clouds didn't really make sense because they seem to have been gas-looking. Basically, they're very, very large, poofy regions of gas that sort of.
Okay, so here's an actual picture of it, and it doesn't look like anything at all. But the objects that they discovered are these little guys right here, like those things and this guy, and these have like similar properties to an actual star, but aren't actually like them, and they're far bigger in I think far more bigger in mass, essentially, to where it's kind of hard to explain it.
You can kind of see them here. I mean, this may not mean much to you, but basically, think of this as a very large gas-like object. Basically, a gas cloud. But when we looked at them from the spectroscopic and energetic perspective, we realized that they actually acted like stars. Basically, they were emitting a large amounts of energy.
So these gas clouds were emitting large amounts of energy to the point they were... Here's another little thing of it. Large amounts of energy to the point they kind of acted like stars, but weren't like literally stars. And he's going to kind of demonstrate a little bit what he's trying to talk about here, so I'll kind of skip to that point.
Will come so close to each other. Now, instead of going supernova, though...
Oh, hold up, I'll go back.
And so what happens is that over billions and billions of years, or at least several millions of years, these two stars will come so close to each other that they will actually collide with each other. Now, I was hoping that this one would collide right now, but it didn't. So let's try this again. We're going to place it a little bit closer. Now, instead of going supernova, though, they actually... Okay, this one went supernova, but instead of going supernova, they actually basically merge, and the resulting material forms a very large cloud around the central core.
So even though the demonstration is showing them go as supernova, the actual what these objects are essentially they merge and form just a very large gaseous cloud around the actual like where the stars were. It's kind of weird.
Let's just kind of remove this from here for now, and basically just add a very miniature version of what's happening here. So this is the star's core, and then around the star is a very, very large, very massive, and very dense cloud that is formed from the star material. Now, the size of this cloud is dramatically larger than you see here, but I just had to make this smaller because the black hole is going to rip it apart otherwise. And
so normally these clouds are a lot bigger, but for demonstration, it would register as it would just get sucked away. But I mean, yeah, I mean when you kind of like look back into it, you kind of see what it means. And well, there's it stretching out like ridiculous, but yeah, I mean it's really cool. Like we made it like a discovery of just like, oh shit. They say a black hole could be a connection to another dimension. I heard a discussion on that, only to know that only way to know is to send a ship through it. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of different theories that could work with a black hole, which is why they're theories, because we don't know what is inside a black hole, because the event horizon prevents us from seeing what's within it and see where it goes, or if it does lead anywhere or anything like that. I mean, who knows? Who knows? Only way to know is to go right through. Gotta break on through to the other side. Gotta break on through like the Doors did. Just gotta break on through it. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Why is it saying my pages are slow? How dare they? On the other side is our life and the world is a black hole. Damn.
Here, right? You feel tremors. They happen all the time, right? I've only had a few times.
There's another little thing on Joe Rogan, because I like watching Joe Rogan's podcast. He's talking with this guy named Adam Frank, which I have no idea who he is. But they're going on some things about UFOs and stuff.
All the time. I've felt them before. The biggest ones I ever felt was when I first moved here. I first moved here in '94, and it was right after the Northridge earthquake. Yeah. And I was in my house, and I felt, I guess it was like a 5.5, where the whole thing just... It was weird, but it gave me the impression that the house that I was living in,
I used to love science.
was made out of...
You used to? I mean, I still do. You should still love science. I mean, especially if the advancements of what's going on now. I mean, we're able to do all sorts of crazy shit. I mean, science is just amazing.
The same stuff. Like a box that a refrigerator would come in. You know how you can move it around?
Yeah, you got to play inside.
The whole thing was just moving, like, easily, left and right. I was like, holy shit.
Well, that was... I've only had a few times that I've, felt that. It's like, at first I thought it was a truck. I thought a truck was rolling by. Yeah. And it's obviously not. It wasn't.
And the one that I experienced was nothing. I mean, it was a baby one. The ones that they're getting, right now, somewhere in the world, I mean, there's always something that's like a 5 or a 6.
Yeah. So this goes back to your point about the, a lot of planets, right, will be like way more plate tectonically active.
Volatile.
Yeah, than ours. So, I mean, I think good planets are going to be like really hard to find.
Yeah.
So, that may be the solution. The other solution is, I mean, the way you guys found out about this, I did that article about the previous civilization. How do you know whether or not there's a previous civilization on Earth? And
politics is taking my mind over. That's true. I mean, I used to be super like into music and gaming shit, but I mean, gaming was kind of a different reason why I haven't gotten into it, but I haven't really been into his music as much as I usually am. So I mean, it does, like, if you don't like check yourself every now and then, I mean, it can definitely take over your mind for sure.
And,
that's for sure.
One solution could be that, look, they were here, that somebody did arrive and spent some time on Earth. But if it was like 500 million years ago, and they only lasted, right, every civilization has a finite lifetime, they only lasted for, even a few 100,000 years, they wouldn't leave, there'd be no record left.
There would be nothing left.
There'd be nothing left.
Do you think that's possible, that something's ever visited here? I mean, because that is the big question, and that's the thing that gets the UFO dorks more jazzed up than anything is the possibility that we've been visited.
Yeah, I'm definitely not UFOs. I have 2 arguments against UFOs.
Used to love games, but I did it myself, and I went back to Doom series. I mean, Doom is awesome, dude. I love Doom. It's a pretty great series. I think like one of my favorite games right now is Rise of Storm 2 Vietnam, because it's an FPS game that's really realistic, taking place in Vietnam, so you can imagine what's going on. But it is a really, really crazy great game. I love it a lot. But my computer's unable to play it at the moment, so I used to a lot, but I can't now, so I'm sad. I am sad about that, but it's still a very, very fun game to play. When I got the chance to play it, I even played it on a big screen, and that was insane. It's like, oh my god, it's like, oh my god, the VC coming through the bushes, and it looks like they're coming literally right at me. Oh no! But yeah, so they're asking a question, or Joe asked the questions like, do you really think we were visited? And while I do believe there is other life on Earth, I'm very skeptical of life literally visiting us that is more advanced than us. Like, I don't really necessarily believe that.
One is, as a friend of mine, Jason Wright, says, it's like, look, as astronomers, man, we're finding all those asteroids. We're finding all little chunks of rock, moving. Yeah, nobody looks at the sky harder than we do, right? And you know, if anything, unless you want to go to conspiracy theories, we would have found something. My other argument is like, what's with the headlights? You know what I mean? People are like, oh man, I saw lights in the sky, and then they moved around, and then they disappeared. You know, but they don't really want to be seen. I'm like, well, why do they have headlights on? Like just turn off the freaking lights. It just
why would they have lights in the first place?
Why do they have lights in like what? You know, you came from another civil.
Well, the lights may not even be because they have like headlights though. So I mean, devil's advocate on here. If they were to send other like different extraterrestrial aircraft here, I'm sure those lights are probably either electromagnetic. Actually, someone did mention this part in a comment because I was thinking about it earlier too. Like, wait a minute, isn't it like something about different? But they say both of your logic on UFOs is flawed. They don't have headlights. Electrical magnetic frequencies produce light as a byproduct. If you didn't read Solar Syndrome, you see that it's a legit phenomenon. So someone, I kind of agreed with that, but I still want to believe that they literally have visited us on Earth and stuff. And my question before was the Egyptian pyramids. Yeah, I mean, considering that we've always looked to the stars, like, since even the beginnings of civilization, it wouldn't surprise me if they, like, made those to kind of point at specific stars out in the night sky, especially, like, how, or, like, maybe specific points into the night sky for certain times of the year, because, I mean, there was the solstices, like the winter and the summer solstice, and just a lot of what cultures are based off of is kind of our place within the solar system, like quite literally. So I mean, there's a lot that space really does play in a part, and astronomy really does play in a part into our cultures compared to what we really think. So it's pretty cool shit though. It's really awesome though. Come here, because we might have weird ancestors. Yeah, I mean, I've heard that theory before, where we might technically be the aliens, and I don't really know about that, but I mean, it really wouldn't surprise me, considering how asteroids have water and building blocks for life, and shit. So if that's the case, then we would most definitely be having properties of life out elsewhere being able to form because of these rocks and shit. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if we could do the same thing in a sense, like put a bunch of different blocks for life, or even literal life, like incubated in a sense, put them on fat rock and just launch it in space. Like theoretically, we could do that and be like a seed for life to be smacked down into another part of the solar system at some point. So yeah, I mean, the plausibilities of how life can form, there's so many different ones. Maybe a comet years ago hitting the Earth would be built a block of life. Yeah, because considering that they're built with ice and liquid and other different compounds. I think that's actually one of the theories to how Earth's life started, was that comets and asteroids with like ice and water within them crashing into Earth is like how some of that started. I'm saying like that's a lot. I don't know why, but I'm gonna be moving over so maybe I could do a little toki. Cause all my shit was in the garage and I just don't want to come back and forth, so I might as well just go right in there. Might as well just go in there instead. What you doing, pussy? What are you doing, pussy? What you doing, pussy? That's my cat. She is not in my room, just chilling, which I kind of like. There's nothing going on outside, but it's a very cloudy day. In fact, since we're seeing some nice weather, might as well check out on some of our little plants that are growing and shit. Damn, my vines are like totally getting fucked right now. They're like drooping and shit. I hate that. I hate how they're all drooping. They shouldn't be drooping. Shouldn't be. See how these kiwis are doing. Because we've been meaning to trim this shit. I mean, look at this. Like, we were meant to have a pathway here, but we had to like trim that shit, and it's already growing back. And then just look at some of these vines. They're just like sticking out and shit. It's like ridiculous. And then I found out this shit's asparagus. We have asparagus here, dude. Like, these plants are asparagus, and I never even knew it. But this is what it does when it's not asparagus, technically. But, yeah. I never knew that we had asparagus, but we do now. But we do. And I'm not seeing kiwis yet. I need to find out when they are harvestable. Because, oh, it actually looks like they're forming. Oh, don't remind me to do the yard tomorrow. Well, I guess I am unintentionally. But it looks like the kiwis are starting to bloom a little bit. Look at that. Look at those little guys. Starting to bloom out. Look like little balls of some sort. Little kiwi balls. They're little kiwi balls. But, oh. I don't know if I've ever shown the flowers that these vines grow. But here's what they look like. It's meant to have, I don't know what everything all signifies, but, you know, some places where they have these vines out and everything, and these type of plants, they have different meanings and shit. And I don't exactly remember what the meaning was meant to be for, but whatever. Whatever. They're cool. Yeah, they're a very, very cool, unique little plant. That's why I love the flowers. I'm kind of glad we have those flowers, because I don't know how popular or how common they are around. You never seen them before? Well, I guess I know they're not in the South and out in the East Coast. But, oh shit. Oh, spiderweb. Ugh. And it looks like our plums haven't even... Oh, here we go. Here's some. Here's some plums. Sweet. Cool. But they're obviously nowhere near ready yet. They're just like little balls. They're just like little balls. They are little balls. Okay, going back inside. Going back inside. You're coming over. I was gonna be heading out and meeting with another friend after the stream, so I mean, it'll be like very short-lived if you did. It'll be short-lived if you did. It's oh, Robert's in here. Well, hello. Oh, everyone's in here. Okay. Oh, well. It's quiet as shit in here, but oh well. What are you doing? What's going on over here?
Nothing.
Well, you have lights on and shit's going on. You're doing something. I'm on to you. Something's going on. That's right, I'm on to you. Mm-hmm. Oh. Well, hello,
I'm having an orgy with all the Mexican hookers.
You're having an orgy with Mexican hookers? Well, damn, I'm missing out then. What the hell? Oh, whoops. Why you make me miss out on the Mexican hook? Where do they all go? Did you like hide them in the shelves or something? Or are they like midget?
Under the desk.
So they're midget hookers? You're fucking around with midget hookers? Damn, I didn't know you were into midget hookers.
Are short.
Well, I know they're short. But I didn't know you were just going for straight out midgets. Like, damn. Like, how short are these midgets? Are they like
2 foot tall?
2 feet? Yeah, like, what the hell? Oh shit, I found a seed. I found a seed. That seed goes there. You gotta hide it. You gotta collect the seeds whenever you do, dude. Collect the seeds. It is really extremely quiet in here. Midget hookers could be useful. They could. I mean, you can make them like get into places where you can't reach. I mean, they can. Who knows? You can like put them under like a little tunnel, or put them like in the crawl space to try to find shit. You'd be like, little midget hooker, go down there and find some shit for me. I need to go grab like something I lost. Put them in like the vents and be like, I lost something. I freaking lost. I dropped something down in a vent. Go get it for me. They're able to like crawl down in there and get it.
The woman you killed a few years back. Yeah, she's up bones now.
You killed a woman? What?
No, you did.
Well, I did. What did I do? I didn't kill no woman.
Yeah, and you told me to bury under the house. Yeah.
Why? No. If I was gonna do that, I just would have bought a barrel of acid and just dumped her in there. At least then no one would know. Because then there'll be nothing left of her. Because it'll all be like just gone. It'll be gone. It'll be all gone. I'm about to sneeze here or something. What's up? Oh shit. I was about to sneeze. That would not been good. I hate it when like you like. Well, I hate it when you like have like a sneeze that you're about to do, and then you freaking it just goes away, and then you still have that very annoying, like irritating, like feeling after that. That's in like the back of your nose. That like after you itch, it's like, or after you want to sneeze, it just sucks. It's like It's like oh no, I can't sneeze. Now the inside of my head itches. It's like, damn it. I think he is. Well, it's gonna be a mistake for him. It's gonna be a mistake for him if he did, because I mean, yeah. Now that he's returned, I am actually gonna meet with another friend here shortly, but it won't be too long, or in a while. I don't know what I'm saying. What the fuck? Oh wait, there's actually a little green left. Whoa, just got like exploded with the smoke of life, smoke of good vibes. Oh damn. I've noticed that piece is like a little harsher to me than that one.
Oh, this one's harsher?
Yeah, to me at least. Whenever I've taken a hit off it, it's always like messed my throat up a little bit afterwards. It's like, oh my throat. It's probably the perk or something, or just I'm more used to a more percolated smoke or something.
You didn't change the water, man.
Oh my god, yeah, you do. Oh.
Let's hop around.
Oh, and you just give me the finger and shut me off. That's okay. My feelings aren't hurt.
Yeah, man.
Oh. Wow. Well, if YouTube had a better way to do outros and shit, I wouldn't have to give you the freaking finger. Wouldn't have to give you the finger. But unfortunately, I have to. Because it's right next to my camera, and I just have to do it. Because
where that's poker or something, or
I just had. Oh, here it is.
Yeah, that right there.
I was like, I just had it, and I'm like, where'd it go? I lost it, and I just had it. It's like, how do you do that?
Quit taking apart my tools to make pipe cleaners.
It's not me.
That's my
I'm
voltage.
And this is mine.
That's yours.
Keep me on my room.
I say it looks like my voltage tester.
No, it's a screwdriver. Broken at the end.
It's a voltage tester.
Huh?
It's a voltage tester.
Well, that's definitely a screwdriver, though.
It has a point on the end.
Yeah, it does.
Instead of a blade.
Look like a filler. Look like a Phillips or something like that. Are you just picking resin out of it now?
Yeah,
I mean, you can pick a lot out of that bowl. I mean,
I need something white.
Look how black this thing is. It's like a black hole, like literally. There's a hole and it's all black. Man, imagine cleaning that out and getting it all clear again. Like brand new. Damn. Imagine how clean that would hit, too. Ooh.
No, it's been around a while. Huh.
There's a lot of something. Let's see what Clyde may be listening, saying something.
It's pretty advanced now. It's getting there. I mean, I don't know.
This is what. This is our. Oh well, I knew. Oh yeah, he was coming over.
Cause I got some
howdy.
weed, bro.
You do?
Hell yeah! I want to smoke with you.
All right. Well, you got some. You got some time still.
Always gonna flow because I got some new headphones that I'm listening to. So what? I
Nice.
should prove you.
Whoa.
Be careful or take
Oh,
me
yeah.
in the house.
Yeah, I'm gonna take this glass in the house really quick because I nearly dropped it.
So, you know,
In the meantime, we will get to hear our radio host of Oregon.
No, thank you.
Plate too. Andrew.
Huh?
I'm not gonna take that plate.
Oh yeah. Let me take this plate.
What up?
Yana.
may truly be surrounded by a swarm of spacecraft or detritosphere.
Always hearing my beat. Ready to speak.
Okay,
Cause
I'm listening fine.
Sad face.
Spacecraft, plural, okay. If there are a lot of spacecraft out there and they're emitting their own signals, somebody's got to be detected.
Hey, have you ever seen the new Total Recall
As a
yet?
planet
No.
transits a star,
No.
okay, we
I got
get
some
a
new
signal.
headphones though.
Yeah, that's
We get a
dope.
magnetic
Yeah, some
signal,
cocaine,
we get
you know.
some sort of microwave signal, we get some
Yeah,
push,
mine
we
have
feel the
survived to be
push,
quite a
we feel
nice
the
son.
gravitational push and pull. That's why
I'm
a lot
weed
of people
lacking.
think the planet
Damn.
X is out
Oh,
there.
that sucks, bro. Cause I got some weed right here, bro.
I wish I could be able to.
Get up in this conversation, but you can't. You're not allowed.
Well, I mean, I wish I knew of a hookup for you in Philly, but
Hey, I know a girl that's that lives in Philly, and she's going back to Philly from Washington.
oh shit. Well, sounds like she might smoke up. So who knows? You might have a connect. Who knows?
I'll just drop some weed, dude.
Just did. I see it right there. Bam.
And what else?
Oh, that's not weed. That's like a dirt flake.
That's weed.
Okay. Well, wow. That's the first time I thought I saw weed, but wasn't. Ooh, it's all nice and clean. Nice and clean. Oh damn, they're talking about some. What is Clyde
We don't
talking?
even know the energy was being sapped from our grids or sapped from our planet. Seeing all the repercussions of the electricity and the electrical dysfunction of the planet, whether it be earthquakes and horrible volcanoes and tectonic upheaval, these are the things.
Damn, you're sweating hella from that.
And could be
I've been already sweating.
either done by the hand of God or done by something else, right? The planet could be encircled by these spaceships. And this is why there's an increase of UFO sightings, because, you know, researchers are saying now that objects that transit stars, they can see these objects now transiting stars, and it causes disturbance in the light.
It's talking about like ships orbiting the fucking Earth or something.
Big is out there. A group of big things, whether they be rocks
Damn, we're
or
just going back and forth on
something,
this.
are out there, and they're right there near the black hole.
Near the black hole.
I mean,
like a black hole.
We've been thinking about and talking about
Black hole.
for some
Whoa.
time now.
You know what the black hole is? Yeah.
A possible
Well, I know what a black hole is. Yeah.
alien appearance.
I mean, I just went into a recent discovery of a Sagittarius A black hole, where they discovered these things called G objects not too long ago.
And I'm thinking, you know, Independence Day level.
And
or
they don't know how they were formed, but they're essentially
something like Independence Day,
star-like,
something
but
like
they're not
childhood's
literally
end, something
stars. Like it's
I don't
kind
know
of
what
like.
to call this, you know.
What's up, man?
You know,
Yeah, it's like what. So what it is, it's like. I mean, I just went into it. It's just. It's like a.
I know what it is.
I don't.
Basically, they're hovering right at. Right.
Well, no, a G object is a. They just recently made this discovery.
Yep.
It's a G object is they found these at Sagittarius A and they don't know how they formed, but they believed it might be two like bilateral stars orbiting each other colliding. But instead of causing a supernova, what happens is that it merges into like a large gas, and then
coming to Earth.
and then it has like a high enough energy to kind of have star-like properties, but it's not like literally a star because it illuminates like a star, and it still has like a fusion core of a star, but it's a gas-like object. It's like a gas cloud, but it's like not.
Which is a website that's been launched by NASA and the European Space Agency to give
Though it's
regular people access to
really,
images and data
really
from the sun.
interesting.
And they
Though
have
it's like
archived
whoa,
images that go back as far as 15 years.
which kind of shows like how little
Well,
we
this
do
NASA
really know of the
video
universe still. because they're still making discoveries every
day.
Yeah.
And moving away quickly. It is shaped.
That's why.
It's not boots, bro. It's not boots.
I know. I'm at it on top
Manages
of
to
my
maintain
own.
a consistent
Okay.
structure as it moves away from the sun. While some
all
have
good.
speculated
I got
that
a
it is
fat
a
pile
normal
right
solar
here, too.
ejection of some sort, such as a flare of some kind.
Alright, scoot over.
It doesn't.
Scoot over.
It doesn't to me. It doesn't seem to match any known patterns consistent with a flare or any other unusual or any other usual.
Even out here, we're able to make it
a lot
work.
of unusual things from the sun. This is some strange.
I saw you live.
If this is a flare, it's certainly a
they
strange
get you notification half hour in.
It's matter that looks like it has wings. It's matter. It's big. It's huge.
Dakota, how is it going?
All right. How you been, bro?
Expansive. But when you think about the sun and you think about this in comparison, this object has to be as much as 100 times the size of planet Earth.
Oh, damn. That's what I said.
100 times.
Okay. Hey, I take a bong hit for you. How about that?
Leaving the sun.
I'll take a
It
bong
looks
hit.
like it has wings. It looks like it's in space. It looks like it's going on its own volition. It isn't connected to the sun at all. Now, obviously, NASA won't comment, only to say that there are flares from the sun that may look like massive spaceships. They may look like massive butterflies. But, of course, they won't even admit that life can be on Mars.
I think they did, though, because they've been making those recent discoveries.
For those of you that are late to the party, last Thursday, Curiosity, of course, sent back some information to NASA. And NASA announced they had this big deal saying that they have found building blocks of
I'm
life
happy for you guys.
in an ancient Martian lake bed.
Yeah,
But
be
they
happy.
stress that they are not saying that
Be
there
happy
is
for
life
us.
on Mars. And the probability is now higher
I'm already happy
that there's
enough.
life out there. If not on Mars, then there is definitely life elsewhere. The question
She's
is
trying to do
always
what?
been,
She tried to leave a hickey
is
on
it
my neck.
intelligent
Oh my
life?
God.
And does it
Is
have
there
an interest
one?
in us
I bet
enough
you
to
not. I
communicate
can't tell.
or show itself?
A little bit, but not really.
So what was it that came out from the sun?
Guess who I saw?
What was this thing that was 100 times the size of
Oh,
Earth?
God, how'd that
It
work
looks like a
out?
flying butterfly
Yeah,
coming out of the sun.
Huh?
Dead one's right here.
And what were those
Hold up.
She didn't see me.
artificial structures near the black hole Sagittarius?
Hold up. Pop and make a
Two reports. Actually, there's three. I'm
transfer
gonna
Hey,
give you
easy there with the Sagittarius.
two reports in this week alone. Or
this?
actually,
No,
for the
Sagittarius.
weekend until today.
I'm
actually,
Sagittarius Scorpio.
you know, when we get this information about what looked like massive, unidentified objects in space, massive structures, Dyson swarms again, Dyson spheres, and something coming out of the sun.
Oh, God.
Out of ours?
So is there any reason to believe that something is out there that may be
Like what?
piloted by intelligent beings from outer
If
space?
something was
Yes, there
happening
is
to our sun, I'm
precedent, I'll
pretty
tell you
sure
why,
we would
because
definitely know about
roughly
it.
2 years ago,
What?
They said it
the
came out of the
CIA
sun
published
basically.
a trove of declassified documents that indicate that they have been investigating the possibility of large spacecraft that have come close to you, haven't landed. They
Like
had
this-
nothing to do with us.
I mean,
Kind
you
of
know
a
how like
rendezvous
hot
with
a
Rama
sun
sort of
is?
thing.
Like
You know, if you read
nothing
Arthur
will be
Clarke,
able to
Rendezvous
like.
with Rama. Kind of that thing going on.
So if it
Yet
can
they were
handle that, it can
observable, and
handle
yet
all
they were
nukes.
recorded, and yes,
On
there
the
were
fucking
radio
thing.
transmissions saying
If
we
it can
see
handle
these
that,
things
Like
it
no,
can
but
here
the
now.
thing is, there's nothing that we
coming up on
can
ground
know
zero,
of that can
888-673-3700.
resist such massive, intense, insane heat of a
888-673-3700.
fucking sun.
We'll be back with your
Dude, that's
calls
like
coming
There's
up.
like nothing. There's like
Stupid old, like,
And it's supposed to be 100 times. And they said supposed to be 100 times larger than the Earth.
that's
What it said?
Yeah,
Like,
that's one big
unless
fucking,
it's like a
spaceship.
I don't know.
unless it's like a electromagnetic pulse of some sort or some shit. I don't know. If the sun goes, so do we. Well, yeah. I mean, whatever happens to the sun is going to vastly affect our entire solar system.
But I know that there are more UFOs coming out there now. You know, since it's basically came out that there is something on other planets.
There is.
Yeah, there's definitely got to be other life out there in the universe for sure.
And we're the only thing, that's bullshit.
We're not the only. Anyone who thinks we're the only like.
I want to see aliens though.
Anyone who
I believe in aliens.
I do.
Like I want to see one though.
I mean, yeah. I'm still skeptical of him. Like
Area
literally.
51 hides all the aliens. If there is any aliens, Area 51 isn't.
I mean, I'm just really skeptical of them, like, literally, like, visiting us as a planet. Maybe they've observed, probably, but, I mean, I don't...
generalization.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't believe that they have, like, literally visited Earth, but I do believe that there's other life out there for
people
sure.
Have actually been... They've actually taken people up in the spacecraft and done experiments and everything.
Well, I mean, was anyone else besides the, like, literal person was able to say it? Because, I mean, personal experience is just anecdotal, it's not, like, empirical, that's the thing. So, I mean, there's all sorts of things that people have said.
And they actually show them coming out of Roswell, where that Roswell Air Force Base is, when they crashed there.
Quality custom business cards for only $9.99. That's less than 2 cents per card. Your satisfaction is absolutely.
Oh, they could come down if they wanted to. They can listen and say, "Y'all stupid."
If they observed us, they might have went back home. Probably. So they see us, they're like, "Nope, turn around."
Right? Negate. Negate from this planet.
I mean,
blow it up.
Oh my god. I mean, if
that happened, then we wouldn't know. And I hope
I
hope the government doesn't let us know.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of one of my theories of like other life observing us is that they might be observing us and waiting to communicate with us until we catch up in technology, in a sense, until we're able to like travel outside of our own solar system with like significant time, essentially, and like able to travel our systems like intergalactically and everything else, instead of just be so, instead of only now just get to Mars and shit. Now we're able to just like go to Alpha Centauri like it's nothing, go to like other solar systems like it's like whatever.
But the Germans basically they had the doctors and scientists.
Oh yeah, they had the scientists and.
But the thing is actually there was something that wasn't human that actually would teach them these things.
Bringing attention, what?
They're teaching these things to these scientists and everything. Their technology.
Okay, what? I mean, the idea of having rockets and shit have always been a thing because.
I'm not talking about rockets. Well,
these
a bunch of stuff.
I mean, yeah, with the scientists, I mean, that's normally what they try to do is like research new technologies
they had aliens
and stuff.
They actually teaching them these things.
Okay, I definitely don't believe that aliens are literally teaching these people. That just
You're
sounds
in denial.
ridiculous. I'm not in denial.
You never know.
I'm not in denial. I'm just look at something that seems ridiculous and I don't believe it right offhand.
No. Who knows? That could be a fact. Because what if
what's the literal proof? There's no evidence of it. I mean, besides,
I don't believe it. Hey, I don't believe it. But that sounds pretty fucking good.
They got the papers.
What papers? Like.
What do you know that we don't know?
I mean, where are the sources of these papers? Like, where did you find these? Like,
where did I find them? I didn't find them. Just some research.
Well, you're telling me about it, so it's the burden of proof is on you on that situation.
I don't know where the papers are.
Well, then how am I supposed to believe that was an actual thing, though? So I mean.
Okay, so I want to speculate on what you just mentioned, the shape of this thing. It could.
Guess we'll hear more about this.
A second sun.
This thing with
another planet. Planet wings. It could be something that.
It's turned into a very interesting stream, guys.
Could be NASA.
Yeah.
And NASA. I think NASA.
I think it always gets chill and laid back.
Yeah.
That are happening around us on a daily basis. It's working to their advantage because
it's okay. You're in denial.
This information that they're not sharing with us, the population.
Which one, me or him?
Me. I mean, that's who Robert was talking. I mean, he was talking to me when he said that. I mean,
just like our.
I mean, it's okay to have disagreements about shit. I mean, if I actually, I'll actually go ahead and look into about it because it's, I mean,
because I don't read.
Yeah, I mean, because that's a very,
I don't read.
Really interesting. I just don't really delve into conspiracy theories that much because there's a lot of them that are just off the walls.
There's 1 billion to 1.
How are we going to be distracted
for everyone, there's a billion.
From what is happening
in
the sky, what is happening with
space,
what is happening
with possible
alien contact?
You can investigate
I figured it out.
along my hand.
Politics.
Yes.
Politics are now the biggest distraction we have, and it will not be, I guarantee you, Even if we had a huge bright light flash over the planet and no one knew what it was, it would be days before the mainstream news could put down their investigations into Russia meddling, put down their investigations into Trump's sexual escapades, put down their
Whoa,
news
how do we
stories
turn
about
it
Me
to
Too,
Stormy Daniels and Russia all of a sudden?
It would take a while before they would say, oh, by the way, a huge
I always
light in the
get
sky
good
was
movie,
seen.
I swear.
No one
No,
knows
no,
what it
the
is.
mainstream. That's what they were talking about.
Oh, Russia and Stormy Daniels and all that.
Everything else.
Yeah, because mainstream media doesn't know what like real issues are. They just want to pander to their own weird fucking interests and stupid bullshit. I don't. You were handing it to me.
I was letting you use it.
Oh. Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, it's obvious that mainstream media is just shit. It's stupid.
This is all documented. I gave you the information, and I mean, as you can see, I'm not hiding anything. I'm giving you the places and the dates and the times where they've been saying this is true.
But now with the innovation of technology and internet, people can look at their smartphones and be distracted. 30 years ago, when you had a Star Wars program by President Reagan.
I already know. I hate technology.
Yeah.
How often do I sit on my phone? Most
playing the game. Yeah. I mean, for me, I'm on my phone most of the time, but I'm usually just like on YouTube or just trying to, read up on different stuff.
I'm on.
Like look up.
The only thing I'm on doing on my phone
is
AKA number one, YouTube music for myself. That's all I need is music for myself.
About what's going
I'm jamming the fuck out. I love to jam out.
Yeah, like I'm on YouTube all the time, and I usually like to listen to podcasts and listen to various different news channels that are like independent or from different places around the world. Like there's France 24, obviously.
Yeah, listen. There's things coming, and basically it's changing. And basically, the normal people in the United States or anywhere else basically are listening to
break it up a little bit.
Little shit instead of thinking something's coming. Something is coming.
I mean, they need. Yeah, I mean,
My husband and I are
mainstream media wonders why people are
I
like.
believe in that there is already something here.
I mean, mainstream media wonders.
Either that or the Lord has basically started releasing his demons and everything else, and said, fuck y'all, I've had with y'all human beings, y'all doing jack shit, whatever, I'm done with it, Lord says.
Now you're putting load into it. See, that's when you don't do. Do not put the load into it.
The Lord,
I don't believe in God. I'm not atheist either.
Well, that's okay, so you're gonna die?
I'm gonna die with my God.
Who is your God?
Goddess. That's Mother Nature.
So you're going to basically be dirt in the ground for the pigs.
Yep,
there you go. I like that.
Okay, something's going on over here while I'm trying to just break this weed.
100% non-surgical in-office procedure performed in about an hour with no downtime. This procedure uses
people
whatever it is, I'm the new manure.
healing abilities to support new hair growth and overall.
You look very rich and everything else, so you're perfect.
I wish I was rich.
For more than 14 years.
I'm a bomb-ass motherfucker.
PRP for hair
I don't even have cigarettes today. I have to go half gun today. That's what I've been doing.
You understand that?
Yeah, I've been around the block. I have to have it. I hit my spots.
At any age, trust my friends at
But most of the time, my main o'clock, if I wake up at 3 in the morning, and I'm staying up, I'm going to hit King Road. Mobetta.
Huh?
I'll be going to Mobetta Deli at 3 o'clock in the morning if I ever stay up, or if I'm already, or I wake up. I will go to Mobetta just for a cigarette.
Damn.
73 degrees.
I can get like a fucking. I get a sack almost full.
Of what?
Cigarettes. If I go hit Mobetta at night,
Pam Coulter.
it
As the
is
Secretary of State
filled.
tries to sell the North Korea deal to
I used to be homeless for about a year and a half at least.
President Trump
I
is
was
headed
homeless
home
for
from
like,
the Singapore
what kind of
summit.
homeless?
CBS's Nikki Batiste
I mean,
reports.
Since I was
President Trump
17.
is celebrating
Yeah.
the
18,
summit with
19.
North Korean
2
leader
years.
Kim
Yeah,
Jong-un.
I was living at my
Mr.
dad's,
Trump
and then I
believes what happened
lived
in
outside, and then I
Singapore
was back
may
at my
turn
dad, and then I lived out with my mom. My mom kicked me out and made me stay out, so I said, fuck her.
Damn.
She said she wasn't kicking me out, she was kicking out.
Yeah, greens on that.
She was actually kicking out someone else than me. It wasn't me. It was my girlfriend at the time, and I wonder who that would be. I'm not saying names because, you know...
Don't need to dox no one on stream.
Yeah, number two, it's a waste of time. I'm growing up. I don't give a fuck. If you're doing good, you're doing good. You're doing bad, hey, I'm sad, but I'm glad at the same time because I'm doing me. And I guarantee that you can't keep it like me.
$85 billion merger with Time Warner. Federal District Judge Robert Leon ruled against the government challenge to block.
There was a point I wanted to bring up from the earlier thing that was going on until you guys went at it over. I don't even know what was going on, to be honest. I was just half paying attention.
Oh, I know who you're talking about now. Yeah, I was being a piece of shit.
Well, like I said, I was half paying attention because you two were going and having a discussion, debate. I don't know what was going on. I'm just like, I'm just gonna break this lead up.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you meant me him? I thought you meant someone else. My bad.
Oh, no.
No, it's because my religion is different than yours. It doesn't define us. Religion is just a belief.
That's just the religious of friend.
I try not to let that overtake me as a person.
See, I believe when a friend says, you know, that's your opinion. I have mine, he has his own. Oh, your dad's not over there anymore.
Well, yeah, he's agnostic. He's told me that before. I mean, yeah, and I'm the same way. I consider myself an.
Hey, I feel rich today because I got a $20 gift card for Target, and I bought some fucking headphones, Skull Candies, blue.
Nice. Yeah, there's. Yeah, gift cards are pretty awesome. Like, whenever you get them, it's just like...
I want it.
You want money? Nice.
It was free. I didn't have to do really shit for it. Hey, whatever. I do the easiest task just to make $20.
Finally able to get through. That's it.
Dude, whatever makes money, right?
Yeah, whatever makes money, but those things that you don't want to go into, that's boots for me, bro.
Alright, yeah, hold up. I'm just gonna add something. Alright, I'm gonna make my own little prissy over here.
This is CBS News.
Yeah, I mean... Yeah, but, you know... like, saying that how you were basically, like, partially homeless the entire time, like, that shit shouldn't, you know, have to happen, you know what I mean?
I'm Dane Vodder. New details
like, how do you have homeless in this fucking country? And how, you know, considering how bad Portland is, too, you know?
And the parents. Once you turn 18, you're legally adult. Yes, you still have to listen to your parents. I'm sorry. If you live with them, okay, you can obey by the rules, you know. Do it.
Well, I mean, because you're under their rent at that point.
But if they don't charge you, be grateful. Help out around the house, you know, do what you need to do.
Well, I mean, if you're renting too, you should do the same.
Yeah. But if you paying rent and your parents are telling you can't go out past midnight and you paying rent, oh, if you're not paying rent, who the fuck can tell you what to do when you own your own person? You do you.
Yeah, once you're 18, you're essentially
you
legally
can do whatever
independent.
you fuck you want. You can
and at that point, your independence should definitely just be recognized as just a thing.
Yeah, get used to be independent. Try to be independent. Try to be out there. I was already independent at like, fuck, I don't know, 10? I was independent. I was always leaving the house. I was always gone away from the house.
Yeah, I was probably considering myself relatively independent at like 17, 18, somewhere around there.
That's sad. I'm sorry.
Well,
it's okay.
Bitch, yeah, that's right. That is right.
No, he's playing a game. But you just flipped me off with your thumb out, so if you want to put the clock out, let's go.
I did this. I did this. The thumb was not out.
Yes, it was.
I'll go back on the stream and show not. Yeah, it's at the 1 minute and 13 minute mark. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna guarantee you there was no fucking thumb.
I bet you there was.
I bet you there wasn't, good sir. I bet you there wasn't.
I bet you my 12 something on my card that I'm white. I'm right.
You're white?
I'm white because I'm out of sight. It's okay because you can't see me.
I'm not gonna bet that because you're pretty obviously, at least mostly, partially white. I don't know how white you are.
I'm actually native. 26% native. I'm Irish. And
quarter native and Irish, so probably maybe at least the same thing or a third. So
and Spaniard.
And Spaniard. Yeah, I mean, yeah. If it's Spaniard, that's technically Caucasian white too. But I mean, it's.
That's why I get tan like this, and I like it because I'm rocked out with my Caucasian.
See, I'm the whitest white man you'll ever meet because
you're a Jew.
I'm not. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm Jewish. Actually, I doubt I am. I really doubt. If I am, it's like Anunnaki, because or.
Sorry.
Oh, you're gonna be the little edgelord. Well, okay.
Are
we gonna go? Are we gonna become edgelords here in the stream?
No, I don't respect them.
Oh, duh. I mean, you wanna know how I view Hitler? I say we storm the beaches of Normandy and drive him down in his bunker until he shoots himself in the head. That's what happened. That's what happened to Hitler. I mean. But we can make memes and you know do shit like that in his name because that's all he's worth now. It's just a fucking meme. He's a meme because he's just
he's a piece of shit. That's
yeah,
all he is.
He's a piece of shit. There's nothing else to say, so let's just make a meme of his.
Come on, I was in history class. I know you were.
Yeah.
Shit.
Also, yeah, I loved high school history in a way because we learned more than just what happened. We're like this happened, that, but it's like we didn't. It wasn't more than that. At least with my teacher, we had Lee, and he, and what he did was he kind of got us and participated and showed us a bunch of different things that weren't technically part of curriculum, but were at least related to what we were talking about. Like in the Cold War, he showed us a bunch of different things on that. Like in World War II, he showed us footage and documentaries of that. Like he went in pretty awesome detail. Like when we learned about all this shit, and he got us to learn about specific people in history with and all sorts like from America. Okay, I can do it. I got it. I've been killed.
No, then that's when I take your weed and take your wallet and take everything you have.
Well, luckily most of my money's in my bank account, so unless you know my PIN number, you ain't getting them, bitch.
It's easy, I can figure out Tell me now, motherfucker.
Well, I'm already dead at this point if you just shanked me, so I mean...
You be still alive, I'll be like, tell me.
I'll be like, fuck you.
What if I make you stay alive?
If you stabbed me in the lungs, I would eventually drown to death in my own blood. Like, that would, like, I would not, and I would just be staying silent or thinking about memories and shit and being like, what the fuck? Why?
You sound like an old man, okay?
Well, I'm dying, might as well. Also, I need to do that. Gonna kind of help.
Palm Springs, the contact in the desert gathering.
Talking up the flame in your lungs,
and if you don't have an opportunity to, or if you haven't the opportunity to go to one of these conferences, there'll be another opportunity for you to go to one where I'm going to be in August for the 5B Festival.
And I like the long hair.
When you go to these
everyone's been complimenting that shit.
I like, because I can put braid, bro. Braid. I used to have a braid.
Yeah, because half of it's in tail.
I used to have a rat tail. From him?
Yeah.
Down to my ass crack.
Damn. I didn't know what that was.
I whipped motherfuckers with it, dude.
Holy shit.
I'm actually fucking wick him. And I actually made cuts.
Damn, dude.
Dude, it was actually sick. Well, yeah. I cut my homeboy. I flipped him just like to cut him. I don't know how I did it, but I did it.
Probably at the very edges of the hair because the proteins being sharp and shit.
Yeah, who knows? I don't know what the
yeah.
I hit him a couple times.
Smack!
Smack!
Ancient aliens
whack, whack.
He was
motherfucker.
next to me as well. Across from me,
Yeah.
there were others.
But I know people that say crack, crack, my nigga.
Quack, quack.
Nick Pope had come by and said
It's
hello.
really geeky slang.
Geeky slang. I'm a geek. I'm a nerd. I'm proud to be a nerd.
No. Not that kind of geek. Geek.
And like I said, I also had an opportunity to talk with
oh, like disabled geek?
And,
no, like a stupid.
Discussing
a stupid geek? How?
Okay, a meth head geek. Okay.
Oh, so
stupid flowing.
Meth head.
Dumbass. Duh.
Okay. Okay.
See, I could have rapped about that without, putting it in, so we could probably get canceled.
You've got all these data dumps.
Get canceled?
Yeah.
Are we canceled now? Okay, podcast stream canceled. I'm done with YouTube, everybody. Bye. Bye. I'm just kidding. I'm not. I'm still not. I bought the audio interface already and shit, so that I just need to have that come in the mail.
Hey, do me a favor, put that back in my little slide.
Yeah, I will. I'll make sure it stays safe and comfy.
It is intelligent line, or it could be microbial line by whole.
I'm like, I'm not moving.
presentation was on
I stay
microbial
still.
life and possible alien pathogen. This buzzword, of course, was this year. They said, well, this is the year of disclosure.
Rock on.
Rock in.
You've heard the
Hey.
phrase,
Rock in, rock on,
Hey,
rock out.
rock off with
the
the
idea
sock
of
off.
soft
I'm gonna get some
disclosure,
juice really quick.
discoveries from NASA,
Alright, go give
I'll
me
be
some.
right back.
positions of the
Give me some
Vatican,
juice.
and other positions of
Okay,
you know,
that
civilian
works.
businesses
That's a stoner way to do it.
You know, corporate
yeah.
interests are now saying that, you know, the disclosure of extraterrestrials is going to be more money, more data, more cameras, more trips to, you know, deep space, and all this stuff.
Ladies and gentlemen,
part of the
smoking is
disclosure
not
process.
good
It's
for you,
not
so
going to
do
be
not
President
stop
Trump
smoking.
at a lectern saying,
Kids, you think it's all cool? It ain't cool.
it's not going to be that way. It's going
Stay
to
in fucking school. For real, get your education. It really sucks.
And where he puts it, and where the budgets go for space exploration. And to say that there's going to be a disclosure, guess what, guys?
It ain't cool to
Aliens are here
smoke.
thing.
It
Not
might
gonna
seem
happen. It's a
cool.
political pipe dream, I believe, by certain people who've gone from UFO
But
hobbyists to highly sought after
not
experts
really.
on matters of
Not
exobiology.
fucking really.
The way to the truth is through confirmation and disclosure, not just, I mean, it's not just a declaration by the military-industrial complex and the president that for 70 years they have covered up UFOs and aliens and have allowed the continued abduction experiments to happen. I really don't think you're going to get an admission, and if you do, it's going to be a bunch of lies from the government. Rather than seeking out and exploring the liars and going after the deniers, perhaps it's time to confirm what we do know, what the truth is, where the truth lies. As I said earlier, I was doing some research on why we have Fleet Week here in Portland because, you know, the fleet moves in, traffic goes bad. I found out there's a lot
I wish it was
of
eggnog. I love eggnog.
Eggnog is shit.
Dude, eggnog is like heaven on earth.
Fleets. Not naval fleets, but
Hey, at least it comes out on my birthday.
terrestrial fleets. And believe
Right.
me,
Birthday time? November 23rd? Hell yeah, dude, eggnog.
Dude, I love eggnog. It's,
Eggnog.
I don't know about you, but I love eggnog.
stories
Eggnog.
in the news.
And I'm just leaving the carton here for the
Science news
rest.
and other places.
Cheers, homie.
Talking about
To all the dead homies and all the friends and all the foes and all the hoes, I guess.
strange structures in space. Now we know about
And all the bros.
we talked about strange
Hey,
structures that
for
were
brother love.
actually near a planet. It
Hell
was
yeah.
a
I don't know if you're
planet.
drinking anything, but cheers to that.
It was
Hell yeah.
KIC 8462852, and what had happened is that the light had gone out,
Damn.
had gone back
What
on,
work-
and blinked
like,
back and forth. They were saying,
You
what is
two
it?
like had
What is
like a
causing the
thing on
blink?
religion
Well, someone said, well, it's
earlier.
a huge alien megastructure.
You two did?
And then, of course,
Yeah, you and Robert?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
It was the Dyson
See,
like-
sphere, the
no,
Dyson
no,
sphere.
no.
As a
See,
matter
that's
of
not even a
fact,
debate. That wasn't even a
I can
debate.
even say
Yeah,
that was
with
just.
Art Bell.
But this is
was
what I
alive.
believe in. This is what you believe
And when
in.
he
I
was doing
believe
his
in.
final
I understand where
broadcast,
you're coming from, and you
Okay,
can understand where I'm coming
and that was back
What-
when
Emojis. Oh, he's cheering us on too.
was occupying the space
Hell yeah.
after my show.
Respect.
Once again, I was a lead into Art Bell. Now
I
I'm
give
back
you
to
respect
being
for
a lead
that.
into George.
Yeah, he was giving me like the mugs,
idea was that he
brewing,
was
chatting,
talking about these
chatting
megastructures.
together.
He was one of the first.
Yeah. I
You know,
mean,
once again, pioneering the way.
I mean,
I like how I come
He was
onto
one
your
of the
streams
first to
anytime
talk
I
about
want.
these
Right.
structures, how,
Yeah, I mean-
Okay, I'm gonna ask you a personal question right here, right now. On blast on camera. Do you get upset when I can just blast you like this?
But the Dyson structure, the
Not
Dyson sphere idea,
really,
is a
no.
hypothetical megastructure
Not
that
all
completely
not all the
encompasses
time.
a
No,
star
there was
and
like only
captures
maybe
most
like
of all
one
its power
time.
output.
It really
It's
pisses you
like,
off.
I think that was
you know,
when I was
you heard
doing
about
the
Star
ignorism.
Trek,
When
it's
yeah, I
science
think I was
fiction
delving
thing,
on
but these structures can be seen as a way to-
I don't know what I was delving in on that. I think it was maybe my first one. I don't remember, but you know, I was like, because it was on a specific topic and shit, and
I changed it up.
a little bit, yeah. So that was probably the only time, but other than that, I never really gave a shit.
It could be, well,
Yeah, you're gonna get. I'm like, get used to it, bro. I like to come on the streams. I like to help out.
Oh yeah, yeah. When I
Be
get
I'll be a positive player.
yeah, when I get the podcast going, yeah.
Sometimes I
you'll
say
be a
something.
guest.
Sometimes I don't say shit and just come over and be like, "Hey, I'm in the party."
Right? Yeah, like when I get a podcast going, you can definitely be a guest, obviously. I mean, I'm going to have guests on the show.
Oh, hell yeah.
Whether they're actually in a studio or, you know, face cam. or
Yeah,
whatever.
now if you actually get a recording studio, like
yeah, like a legit studio at some point, maybe, like down the road, like a while down the road, because I'm not going to be able to do that anytime soon. But if I do get a legitimate studio,
I might get a new phone, so people on I might give you my new number.
Alright. Yeah, but I mean, if I ever, getting a studio will be like years down the road probably, because that's like an investment, dude. That's like a long-term investment.
That's why I say keep your fucking job with the one you have.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully maybe this will be like a part-time job too, because with Patreon donations and with enough support, I can make a sustainable living. I mean, but because that'll be definitely the way to go, because YouTube likes to fuck with me and everybody else that I like to watch and shit, so Patreon and other forms of income are the ways that people have to make their money and have to shill it all the time, so I mean...
See, if I start doing videos on my phone, the money... I'm thankful, right?
Right.
I'm thankful, and I will give out. Don't worry.
Well, yeah. I mean, content. Yeah, the content creation that you do is your give out.
But me, myself, and I getting money. Ooh. Okay, I'm getting some money.
Yeah, I mean, the reason why people will be donating.
I'll be thankful for whoever did it.
Yeah, and when I do get to set up a Patreon, I'll also have like Patreon only content as well.
So-called dust clouds.
Yeah.
Or the alien waves that can be either massive stars.
Well, I'm all good because I was going to leave anyway.
Okay. Or alien megastructures.
Reinstalling weed counts on YouTube. That's good. I've been seeing that because I've been seeing Custom Girlfriend Tony come back. I've been seeing all these channels come back, so that's good. I'm glad they are reversing that. So
because a lot of people are pot heads.
Yeah, a lot of people got pissed off, and I wonder why. I wonder why.
Satellite. So we have this.
Right, my nigga. I wonder why, but hold on, I'm not gonna cry, because I will come back with this thing that I don't know. But it's okay, because I like the sick flows that I like to spit, but hold on, I'm legit. I keep it 100 if I wanted to tell you. So what, man, I don't want to even smell you.
They could have the same thing, okay? They
Luckily you can't smell him.
Network of satellites
because he's across the screen.
A Dyson swarm.
No, not him.
A swarm of satellites.
Me?
Not you.
Their planet, and
just
so we
them.
would look at the extraterrestrial civilization
Ears.
and say, wait, what is it that's circling this?
I don't know what they're talking about. Honestly...
Is that better now? Now you can hear me?
Was that the thing? Couldn't hear us because of Clyde Lewis, our conspiracy radio host that's on the radio at 7 to midnight. Actually, it's not... To be honest, Clyde is actually not really that bad.
Alright, so you missed my flow. That sucks. I'm ready to go again. It's okay. It's round 2, so hold on. Let me step in. It's really freaking hard to go off this gang shit, because I'm not a gang member, I'm not even affiliated, but hold on, I know some people that are in some real shit. It's okay, because I'm always keeping it legit. I will rep the fucking style, and I will always can't handle the smile, but guess what, I don't want to even handle your smell. It's okay. I don't know.
He just said this is what...
I need a beat. I had my phone on, I just shut it off.
Damn. If I had another phone that I can just whip something up, I mean, we wouldn't be able to smoke.
I do have a second phone.
Alright, hey, that'll work.
But it doesn't work. Like,
damn.
So I'm gonna have 3 phones pretty soon. I'm gonna 3 ball it.
Yeah, I mean, fuck. Yeah, because I want to attempt to do, like, barred renditions at some point. Like, I could probably do them. I don't like it when someone steps on your flow. Damn. He doesn't want you to, no one wants to be stepping on your flow, bro. The flow of our great stream, it goes on forevermore. We crush our foes.
Because guess what? It's because I put heart in it. It's real shit. So hold on, let me tell you with it. It's the passion of the feeling that I feel. I keep it real. So what, man? If you can't handle the feeling that I feel, then get the fuck out of here.
Damn, yeah, dude. I can't wait for the next couple months, man. I can't wait, dude.
It's always from heart, bro. That's how I keep it.
I just can't wait,
man.
That's
why I go off my head. It's like, I can't write my shit down. If I ever write my shit down, and if I can actually read it, spit it, and all that, I bet you'd be boss.
Yeah, there's a notebook. Notebooks are at the store down the street are just like $1 or like give or take. So I mean, you could get one there and start writing some shit down and have like a notebook of like.
I can't because I just go off random shit.
Well, that's fine because it's your notebook of just bars and lyrics and just shit that you're just wanting to write down. You know what I mean?
Oh, what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's why like my phone. This has a memo pad that I can speak to it.
Yeah, so, I mean, yeah, so it works out. I mean, it'll be just the same way, only actually, like, just legit writing it down.
I love this phone.
It's a necessary evil,
I only got one reason, and that reason is fucked up in a purpose.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's a necessary evil, phones, like, because
This phone's evil, it's been hacked, I don't give a fuck, I have no fucking... They're not doing anything to my phone now. They really can't. They took my service. Damn. I don't have no service no more. I pulled it out.
Damn.
I canceled. Basically got canceled the phone, so.
Canceled service on the phone?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Yeah. I'm just kind of glad I do have unlimited data so I can just do what I do. Because, I mean, it like, kind of drains
I do what I do, like Scooby-Doo, smoke on that weed and get some lean, but hold on, I don't want you to get on that promethazine. See, that's what everybody fucking raps. It's really fucking easy to go off like that because I hear it so much in social media and all the raps.
Just on drugs and shit?
No, just about drugs.
Damn.
So I can talk about it, but I'm going to be real with you. Like, if I ever start rapping about it, it's coming from the fucking Hulk because I've done it. I've been around it.
Right, yeah.
What's up with it? If you can't handle the fact that I've been around it, I'm a bad person then. No offense. I tell everybody this. Go fuck yourself because that's your opinion, motherfucker.
Right, yeah.
Not mine. I'm proud of it. Just made me who I am.
Just becoming something about the pigs in the dirt or some shit, whatever Robert was saying earlier.
Yeah, pigs in the dirt. Because guess what? It ain't gonna hurt. I come back up with 1-2 step. It's okay because I cross-faded. It's okay because I'm liberated. Up in this shit because I'm legit because I get on this shit. So, let me get you on this flow. It's okay because I'm ready to go. I'm gonna get up on my shit because I know I got flows.
Damn.
Yeah, it's really easy.
Yeah, I'm gonna see what time it is really quick.
It's
probably gonna wrap it up here.
You're not gonna wrap up shit. Cause me and you hanging out. I don't give a fuck what you gotta say, man.
Well, I do.
Who you gonna hang out with, man?
Gonna hang out with one of my old friends who I used to work with. So.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll be kicking it. Yeah, we'll do. Yeah, because I mean.
Gotta go.
Doesn't matter.
If it's go, more props to you. If it's a guy, hey, it's all right.
Well, okay, I guess it's a girl, so I mean, more props to me. All right.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Get
it. Get it.
Get it.
He's getting rid of me. No, I'm not getting rid of you. I just, unfortunately, have other things to do in my life. So, yeah. I mean, oh well, whatever.
But we be on again.
Yeah.
He will be on again.
Yeah, I will be on again. He'll be back eventually at some point. I mean, we know how he is.
Yeah, I like to.
We know how, right?
I like to come up on this guest list.
Right. Yeah.
Guess what? You can come on my shit.
Well, yeah.
And then talk some knowledge.
Right. Get like interviewed in some shit on your show and interview you or some shit.
Yeah. Right.
Right. Well, I will be.
Deuces.
You gonna be heading out?
No, I'm telling him deuces.
Oh, deuces. Okay, I'm just like we're all gonna be heading out.
Yeah. We gotta smoke one more time. I don't care.
Smoke a couple more. Yep. Yeah, so I'll be on tomorrow because I got finals, and I'll let you know how that went because I'm thinking it'll be good. Yeah, math I'm a little worried about because I hate math, but other than that, you know how it goes. But peace out, my friend. I will be seeing you in the next one.